Hi everyone, happy June 2022. How's everything going? I hope it's still going well. You're going on some much needed family vacations. Just wanted to do the June real estate report and kind of tell you what we've been seeing in the last really 90 days and where we are today. So it shouldn't be a shocker to everybody that our market is starting to slow down. But what is happening is what we were expecting to go is that homes are still going up. Right now, the homes are still increasing in value, but at a much slower rate, much slower. Last year, year over year, it was probably about almost a 22% increase from this time last year. Those are starting to dwindle, okay? So we're not going to be seeing those whatsoever. The question is, what's going to happen to the real estate market if buyers are completely turned off, or the economy is just taken every aspect of everybody's money, and the last thing they really want to do is buy a very expensive home where you have to try and outbid people. So the good news is that change is on the horizon for a lot of our buyers, and also especially our contingency buyers who are buyers and they're going to be sellers, but they've got to be able to do it, sell one in order to buy the other. So what we're seeing right now is that nobody's losing value right now. There's no crash. There's no nothing coming like that. Our real estate market is extremely strong. We still have a lot of people moving here, and we still don't have enough houses for them, believe it or not. Our inventory has risen. It's probably tripled since, I don't know, probably March. Just give you a perspective, that's about 10,000 homes. In the market that we have, we really need about 20 to 22,000 homes in order to be a normal market, to be able to service all the needs that are needed. And so just know that we are so well under where we have to be. We were truly in survival mode, and you just can't stay in that forever. It's just not healthy. It doesn't work for the market at all, especially with interest rates that were in the threes in the beginning of the year, and now they've shot up between 5.5 to 6. So we can't help that, but what we do know is that interest rates are going up higher, and please understand, historically, these are not even that high. They could be going up as high as 7-8%, but what we do know is that they will take a turn going down, and then they will end up, every little recession has a downturn as the rates do drop, every one of them. So we do know that will be coming. We just don't really know when. So the good news is that if you are looking to buy, I do believe that there will be a way for you to refinance at a little bit lower rate. But things are changing in the real estate market. We're starting to see major price reductions, concessions from builders, also concessions from sellers who are willing to help you buy down your rate, because that's the big hot ticket item right now, right? Rates are going up so fast, and everything else is so expensive that we have to be able to do that. So if you are in the market, or you know somebody who wants to jump into this market, it's actually a really good time for buyers because the inventory is going up. I just really don't see that much competition amongst all of the top producing agents. The buyer pool has shrunk substantially. There's just not as much competition you're going up against, even though the inventory is not where we would always want it to be ideally, but there's certainly a lot more homes on the market than there used to be. So we're going to really focus on that. So we have seen a decline, about almost 17% of homes that have gone under contract. So what that means also is that about 50% of homes are going under contract when they're about 11 days on the market. And with that, they're getting still 50% are getting over asking price. This is really a market divided into two. One is that you either have got an unbelievable home with really great upgrades and location, and you've priced it well, you're going to see the multiple offers. But if you've got a home and you're not willing to do anything with it, despite what some of these big, real estate advertisements are saying, is that they can get you top dollar from 6 months ago, and you don't have to show your home. I'm sorry, that ship has sailed. It has sailed. And you do have to do things, because if you want, people are still paying a very high price for your home. We have to do some things, okay? So it's going to be necessary. It's not going to be hard. It really isn't. You can still do really well and sell. Typically anything under 400,000 is still in a frenzy, crazy market. And please know that right now we have 4 types of hot market, because we're not talking about anything else. There's hot, 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 frenzy and insanity. Okay, we've left the insanity from earlier this year. We've just left the frenzy market. Now we're just in hot. Okay, so people are asking me, hey, what do you think the market's going to do? Please also know that you never, ever listen to national statistics when it relates to real estate. You just don't. It's incredibly crucial with the fact that everything in real estate is local, and it will always be local. Okay, we don't compare what happens up in Flagstaff to Phoenix. Okay, they're completely different markets. So we really do the same thing when it comes to knowing our own local stats, because that's what drives the market. What's happening in Charleston, South Carolina is very different than what's happening here in Chandler, Arizona. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I will probably be doing another update in a couple weeks just to get some more fresh stats, so that way you'll have it. You'll hear at the very beginning of when some of our numbers come out, and then what the end of the month looks like, and that way you're being kept up to date. But it's really still a good time to buy. The competition is dying down severely, so you're not going to have to run through the home like a frenzy, going crazy in order just to outbid people. The good thing is that it's getting easier. So if you have any questions, feel free to text me, call me, email me. I'm happy to answer those. But if you're looking to sell, now's the time. It's absolutely now is the time to sell. And then we'll see what's going to come for the next 6 months for the end of the year. Okay, have a good one.